You didn't know? Well, here we go. Like and subscribe. Hey, you didn't know how to work from home? You want to work from home. You don't want to go to work every day and not be around and be able to do things on your own schedule. And if people are going to do something, you want to be able to just go and do it. You want to be able to, watch your kids grow up and be there for activities and all of that kind of stuff. You don't want to have a boss over your neck. You don't want to have that kind of responsibilities where you have to show up for work every day, and if you don't show up for work, the work don't get done, and you show up the next day, and then there's 2 days worth of work waiting for you, and you just get swamped all the time. And the rat race. Who the hell wants to be in the rat race? All right? You don't want to be in a rat race. You want to work from home. You want to do the work from home hustle. You want to be somebody who is in control of their own time and can control how much money they earn. They're not limited to a paycheck. They're not limited to how much money they make per hour, or how much money they make per job, or how much money they make per week, or what. It's not a fixed rate. You want to make more, you work more. You want to work harder, you make more money. You put out another stream, multiple streams of income. If you want to work from home, you got to have more than one thing going on. You got to have multiple streams of income. The work from home hustle is all about more than one thing. What works today won't work tomorrow. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been doing this since Amway came out. I've been doing this way back to multi-level marketing, to pyramid scams. I go way back. What works today won't work tomorrow. So, what business, what venture, whatever you're doing online to make money today, in a year from now, that might fizzle and die. So if you have all your eggs in one basket and you're just trying to do one thing, from home on the internet or whatever, when that decides to dry up, when that fad is over, you're done. You're sucking wind. So you always have to have other streams out there, okay? 3 to 5 different things going on at once. That's the deal. Then when you got some passive stuff that you start, and with a little maintenance here and there, it just keeps bringing in some money, and you don't really have to worry about it. So, but that's what you got to do. All right? So, passive streams of income are important, because what you need is what you worked on today is going to keep paying you over and over again, even if it's not a lot. A little bit adds up to a lot. So, you got 5 different things coming in at a little bit of money, from passive sources. Over time, that builds up, and it's, it adds up. So, wherever I was, I thought I needed to be somewhere else. If I was at work, I needed to be home with the kids. I needed to get out of work early to be wherever the kids needed to be, whether it was soccer, baseball, scouts, dancing, whatever your kids have. They get out of school 2:15, 2:30, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, depending on what grade they're in, and you're at work till 5. They have activities. You can't get to them. I feel guilty I can't be there. So I have a responsible job. So I leave my job early to hustle down to get to where my kids are, and I feel like I should be at work because things aren't getting done. So I'm with my kids, not enjoying myself with my kids, because in my chest I got a knot because I should be at work. When I'm at work getting the work done, I got a knot in my chest because I should be with my kids, should be with my family. Okay? Not a way to live your life. Not a way to live your life. High stress, Forget about, I'm not even talking about stress on paying bills. Haven't even gotten there yet. Okay? That stress comes later. When you're working overtime, or you're putting in the extra hours at work trying to figure out, where the money's going to come from. Too much stress. So what do? You got to leave the rat race. Do the work from home hustle. Stay at home, work from home. Do something. Okay? Multiple streams of income. Just keep finding stuff that works for you. Once you find one thing, then you spend an hour in the morning and devote to that thing. Then go about your day. When you find another thing, You devote another hour of your day to that thing. So now you're doing 2 hours of work a day on 2 separate ventures, 2 separate businesses. Okay? So that's what you got to do. When they start, you know, making a little money, you can devote a little more time to them. All the time, all the while, you got to work your regular job. You want to talk about high stress? You're talking about high stress. But that's what it is. You got to start somewhere. You got to get started. You know, I mean, if you don't do it, well, then you're not going to do it. Then you're going to be at your desk or whatever job you have, and you're going to be stressed out, worrying about what your family's doing, where your kids are. You know, the problem is that there's just not enough time in the day. You know, you don't earn enough money. You know, the economy stinks. Most people aren't earning what they're supposed to be earning. Most people aren't earning enough for what they, you know, you think about in the past 20 years what salaries have gone up. Salaries haven't gone up, but think about how much cost of living has gone up. It is absolutely ridiculous what they expect you to live on today. You know, now I'm not saying the poverty line, because, you know, in the United States with poverty line people, they all have gaming consoles and computers, and they're considered the poverty line. But, you know, it's the stress of living like this. Okay, so what do you do? What do? You got to work from home. You got to work from home. You got to find the things that work from you, and then you take those things and you devote time to them and you build them. You know, check my other videos, like and subscribe. There's other things that you can do. There's plenty of different ventures, plenty of different businesses, jobs, things you can do. You could work for a regular company. You could work for a regular company like Apple, like U-Haul, you know, like the UN. I just did a video on the UN. You know, they're hiring for work from home people. It's just, you know, it's there. You got to take it. You got to do it. All right, well, I'm going to go then. So that's the way it is, and I got to go. It's getting close to that time. So, you know, things add up. You have to have multiple streams of income. So you get the goal is to get a little bit of income from different things and have them grow over time. Okay, so what are those things today? I don't know when you're watching this video. I don't know what's the new fad. I don't know if it's affiliate marketing. I don't know if it's flipping houses. I don't know if it's writing, you know, your blog. I don't know what the fad is. I don't know what the new thing is right now. You have to do that kind of research. You know, and go on Google search, see what's trending on YouTube, see what's trending anywhere. You know, it's your job is to find out what's going on in the world and to fill those voids, those gaps, and try and figure out how to make some money from home. But, you know, more than one income stream. So you wake up in the morning and you decide you're going to want to work from home. It just doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to quit your day job. You're not going to quit your day job and just open up a freaking online business. You know, necessarily online business. Work from home doesn't have to be online. Work from home could be anything. Work from home could be mail order. Work from home could be, you know, like I said before, doing a repair business from your house. You know, I know people who do appliance repairs. I do home repairs and stuff like that. And, you know, these little businesses that you start, you know, you get a following and it's something to fall back on. Maybe not something to sit and rely on just as one thing. Like I couldn't open a business as a handyman. There's just too many handymen in my area for me to do that. So, you know, I have a following and I do what I got to do, and I get some business from it. But that's just one stream of income. Then I got stuff on the internet, and I got other stuff coming in, and I got investments coming in, and you know, there's different things. So you gotta find what works for you. I got a couple of apps that bring in some money, and you know, passive income. But you have to start it. You have to start it, and you devote a couple of hours here and there. So every day you get up, you gotta get yourself up an hour earlier than you're getting up now. Okay? So just get that through your head. Get up an hour earlier and do something productive. Go online, search on something, you know, make a website, spend that hour doing marketing, whatever it is that you want to do. You know, there's just too many businesses out there, too many different ways to make money. Figure out what you want to do and start. That's my advice. You got to start. You got to start somewhere, and you might as well do it today. You know, you're watching this video, so you want to do it. you know, you don't have money to invest, you don't really need money to get an education. You turn around, you go online, and you just keep watching these videos. Keep watching my videos, like and subscribe to me. I'll show you different ways to make money. You know, there's plenty of guys out there that'll specialize in something that interests you, you know. So day trading interested me. So I focused on that for a little while, watched a bunch of videos, figured out how to do it, and now I can earn, you know, a little bit of money every day. I devote a couple hours a day, and I got a little bit of going there. So, but that's how you do it. You figure out what passion you got from your research. You find something that interests you. You know, you do further research on it, and you get started. You know, what else can I tell you? You know, fail 10 times to succeed once. That's my motto. Just keep failing, but don't stop trying. Okay, you don't stop trying. You keep failing, things add up. You know, I've had plenty of things that worked for a while, made me a little money, and then died out. Okay, you got to catch these fads, these things when they happen. You got to catch them early. Now, there's things that'll always be there. Internet marketing, you know, drop shipping probably will always be there. You know, affiliate marketing will probably always be there. You know, blogging will always be there. YouTube probably never go away. So, but you know, there's different fads. I had a card. Give me any photo and I'll make a baseball card out of it type thing. And I did christening and baby cards and baby announcements and party announcements and all kinds of stuff like that. And they were really cool little baseball cards with stats on the back. And this is 20 years ago. No one was doing it then. And then the company went belly up, and I was left holding a bunch of merchandise. And you know, that's just one. It happened a few times over the years. You know, these things happen, but you got to keep trying. You got to keep trying, and you got to find out what works, and what works you devote more time to. When you see something is going to work, you devote more time to it and let it grow. And you know, a little bit at a time, and don't give up. People give up. People put 6 months into something and give up. If they would have put 7 months into it, it would have been a success. So you don't give up. Right before you quit, that's when the miracle's going to happen. Right after you quit, that's when it was going to work. You know, think about it. You just keep trying. You got to overcome. There's a problem. There's an issue. There's something you can't figure out. You got to figure it out. You got to find a way. You got to ask questions. Get a mentor. Find somebody that knows. Find somebody that's been in that situation. Okay, and find out what they did. Find out what they did to get over it. You know, you can do it. You can do it.